Hi, this is Dave from Gyra. Welcome to today's Thought for the Week, which is entitled A Time for Journeys. We're continuing to follow the What's in the Bible for Me series written by Lucy Moore. It's taking a whistle-stop tour of the Bible in 50 sessions. You can buy the book by contacting me from your local Christian bookshop or online. It costs about £5. Last week we started looking at the New Testament and Advent, meaning the advent of Jesus. Advent thinks about hope, peace, love and joy. Last week we looked at hope. This week we're going to consider peace. The reading is taken from Luke chapter 2. As always, I'll be reading from the Contemporary English Version. About that time, Emperor Augustus gave orders for the names of all the people to be listed in record books. Everyone had to go to their own hometown to be listed, so Joseph had to leave Nazareth in Galilee and go to Bethlehem in Judea. Long ago, Bethlehem had been King David's hometown, and Joseph went there because he was from David's family. Mary was engaged to Joseph and travelled with him to Bethlehem. She was soon going to have a baby, and while they were there, she gave birth to her firstborn son. She dressed him in baby clothes and laid him on a bed of hay because there was no room for them at the inn. I don't know about you, but celebrating peace during Advent seems a bit weird. The last thing I seem to experience through the Christmas festivities is peace. The build-up is manic. There's often a journey to relatives or for relatives coming to you. Christmas Day is often frantic and much too busy. Then there's Boxing Day, which usually includes a headache. But it's a celebration of a new beginning. It's the birth of Jesus which changed the course of history. And it wasn't particularly peaceful for him either. New beginnings often bring upheavals, like the gun going off at the start of a race. Jesus' birth triggers several journeys. Mary sets off after the angel's visit to see her cousin Elizabeth. Joseph and Mary travel to Bethlehem. The shepherds travel in from the hills outside the town. The wise man journey from the east. And before they can go home to Nazareth, Mary, Joseph and Jesus escape the slaughter of the young boys instigated by Herod and become refugees in Egypt. The pattern has begun again in one family group, as Jesus and his parents travel from their homeland to Egypt and back home. Jesus walked the journey of his ancestors before he was old enough to spell pyramid. For every journey, material possessions would have been left behind. Goodbyes would have needed to have been said. Ties would need to be broken, and it would have cost money. It's as if would-be followers of Jesus are being warned that following him means on the move in some way. A settled home is something to aspire to, but for those who say yes to God, the safety of home may be something they are asked to give up to further God's purposes. Following Jesus might involve staying put in one place, but being constantly on the move in our spirit, open to learning new things, open to changing our attitude, willing to leave behind what holds us back. But peace is found in the Hebrew word shalom. It means wholeness and a sense of well-being. It comes from being at peace with yourself and at peace with God. I've just got one question to ask you today. Do you know the peace that knowing God brings? Thanks for listening. Bye.